Hello, my name is Mitya, and in today's quick tip, we're going to walk quickly through LightAct's computer vision functionalities. So what I have here is in the devices window, I created a direct show capture, selected my webcam, clicked on receive, so that's me right there. And then in the layer, I am receiving the texture. I'm not using texture resize, and then I'm converting it to what we call OpenCV type of a connection and feeding it into background subtraction. Now, there's a lot of parameters here. I won't go into all of them, but you see that it has a learn rate. So if I stand completely still, then I'm going to not be white anymore. So another thing to note is that webcams are not ideal because if I move, they constantly adjust the exposure. So even the background pixels here change, and that is of course detected by the background subtraction. So if you're using this node, the best way is to use a camera where you can set the exposure to completely static and also the focus and everything. So if the content or if the whatever camera is looking at is not changing, then the pixels should not be changing as well. Obviously, it should be static as well, which is not the case here. If I change lean on my desk, everything moves. Anyway, so here what you get is the pixels that changed are going to be white. Then you need to feed this OpenCV into find blobs, which essentially does this. So in a typical tracking situation, you wouldn't have something like this, a whole person moving in front of the camera. You would have a couple of blobs. And then if you have a person, for example, moving here or a car or whatever, you would have one blob corresponding to one person. And then what you need to do, you would probably want to feed either this array into Touch Designer or Notch. There's that. Then we also have a node called Optical Flow, which is a bit more complicated and very sort of specialized, so I won't go into too much detail of that. That's all. Thank you.